let me tell you a story. It's about a man, worse than most. A man who refuses to pay his debts.
Well struck, Witcher. But
Hello everyone, episode number 10 I believe. My name is Gabriel and we're playing Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This is my let's play of the expansion pack Hearts of Stone. One crazy thing that happened just before I jumped into this game, when I was loading, there was a hint that said, and I'm quoting from my mind, so it's something like, if an item is glowing, it's probably worth picking up. If you are a gamer as long as I am, and I gamed probably around 20 years of my life, yeah, that's a long one, I have to say this type of hint is quite pointless, because I just have in my head an information somewhere stored that if something is glowing, most possibly I will pick it up, whatever other reasons there are. Okay. In the last episode we had these two things happen. We got these two quests, which are lower level than I actually need to be. My level is 36, as you can see. Talk to Shani about the von Everec family crypt, and in this one we have to go to the Bardosi auction house in Oxenford and ask for the owner. Okay, so we have two quests that are basically requests coming from Olgierd, the main antagonist, or rather I should say one of the main opponents in this game. Well, actually I would say he is an antagonist, I think. It's hard to actually pinpoint that, because I also have these quests with Gwent that I need to do. But I won't actually record these. As I said in the previous one, I don't know why these failed. Follow the missing man's trail from the Witcher census. These are old, very old quests. These are the completed quests. Treasure hunts. I don't know. This one is just like, it's always there. I don't know if it's even possible to track this quest. It will point us to White Orchard, I think. Oh, we have those. Yeah, we have the Enchanting, which seems to be important. Sword, famine, and perfidy. Find the sunken ship using the Witcher senses. I would like to do, oh Jesus, 1,584 meters away. We're gonna use the horse to get there. Because I always like to... Where's Roach? Here you are. Freaking idiot. Get up. Because I would like to do these quests before we actually continue with the main storyline. Because if I do the main storyline, I will just leave those quests hanging. Why is it always happening? Something like this is always happening. Boom, we have an enemy. Level 20, really? This will be easy. Come on. I don't even that's the problem with a big difference in level. You basically just can allow the enemy to attack you, because I have such an amount of H points of health that it's almost impossible for the enemy to deal damage, to have enough damage dealt to me that it will be relevant to the fight. Things like that happen. That's Novigrad. So it seems we'll have to jump into the water to find that freaking ship. Sunken ship. through the drowners, but there are boats here, which means we're gonna sail. Geralt just jumped straight on, and that would be very. In real life, that would hurt a lot. Now I have to say I really adore CD Projekt for the fact that they included this, because it's hard to not be impressed by the sheer fact that they decided that they want this mechanic of the boat. Now before we actually jump, I would like to it's a silver sword. Now this one is quite better than the one that I'm using now. Chance of stagger, bonus experience from monsters. Nice, I won't have a problem with that. Quensign intensity, no, that's not the rune I need. Sign intensity +5. I like this, that's for sure. Adrenaline points +2. Chance to cause bleeding, why not? Chance to cause burning, that's always good. Plus we have this sword. Let me just look, am I using the right ones? This one is still level 37. Okay, level 37, that's the Harpy. Most of these I would most possibly leave in... Oh, this one is 30. This one is even better. Long Claw. +50 armor piercing, nice. This gear, as I said before, the resistances of the other are slightly bit better. Salmian, whatever. Everything else seems to be less impressive. The armor. Now, what I need is the Orc. Killer Whale. Increases breath supply within the water by 50. That's the one I want. And it's under the Y. Okay. Now let's see. Oh, you guys. Oh, finally they did something with this. Because in the original game you could just like... You could kill them with one stroke, which was kind of pointless. Well, it wasn't exactly a challenge. That's what I need. And that's it. Okay, now let's jump here and see. Do I have any other quests? Yeah, that's an Enchanting quest. Visit the Rune Rite and learn about his crafts. Collect them all. Sounds like Pokemon. I'm quite sure that's the impressive one. Okay, let's deal with the Enchanting. And again, 2000. I don't see the point in doing this that way, so I'm gonna use the quick jump, because this is far away. Brynvish. Can't fast travel from here? Interesting. Maybe now it will work, because fast traveling should work when you're on a boat, as far as I can tell. Okay. Oh, what the hell? Now that was even more interesting. Or maybe you can only go to these boats. Is there a boat somewhere close by here? Yeah, there is. No, the fast traveling system doesn't work like this. Which means onwards we go, and for you that would be a wipe.
Slower.
Okay, closer than before. And by the way, wipe is a type of transition in video editing. which obviously I use because you're looking at a video, and I will edit this video later. Okay. Where is this room crafter? Really? Really, Roach? Can't open the freaking door. Okay, screw the door then. Some peasants.
Hide the wenches, witches coming.
I love when they say that line. Ah, really? Ah, beautiful music. Ooh, not nice, guys. Oh, come on. He was able to get up. Oh, I'm getting my ass kicked here. Okay. That was nice. They jumped. Ah, we need to focus on one of them. That will take way too long. That's a head. Fine. It's not something I was actually planning. You guys are just like coming out of nowhere. Put the sword away when there are people around Geralt, because they might be anxious about what we're trying to do here. Now the rune crafter. We're closer, really close. I mean, there's something interesting here. Hidden treasure. Oh, another of these quests. Pastoral Diary of Father and a crypt key. We're gonna do that one later, I think. It won't get away. Let's focus on what we want to do, which is the rune crafter. The other thing I want to know is how it is possible that Shani will know anything about the crypt of this guy, or of this guy's family. Yeah. Oh.
Greetings. Might you be interested in a moment to chat?
Oh, we're a merchant. We're orientalistically looking. What's going on?
You're a long way from Ophir.
Ah,
A long
theory
way,
people.
and with dangers fraught. But in our homeland, they say, in risk there is honor.
Got a ring to it. Not true in my experience, though. Faced plenty of risks. Honor, not so much.
Yeah.
Because risk issues from intent. Important is this intent. The long passage I brave to admire the unknown and bring glory to myself and my liege.
So you have a
The world we
liege.
must explore, virgin lands discover, new knowledge garner among our brothers than to spread. For is there in life a beauty greater than to admire the new, to stand in awe of the never-ending creation of the world?
That mean I've landed in a camp of explorers and philosophers?
Philosophy is one of my
Customs we come to observe,
most beautiful
knowledge to exchange,
parts of my
and
life.
goods, naturally, to trade.
Ah, so you're a trader. So you can look at your wares, find horse you have got. That will most possibly start a race, I think. Because it's a... yeah. Maybe not now, because it's raining, and when it's raining and a lot of is happening, and usually during a horse race in this game a lot is happening, we lose the frame rate, so I will keep that for later. Tell me about Ophir.
Be glad to hear some tales about it if you've got the time.
If time you have. For of my home I could speak until your ears withered and your legs failed you.
Oh, that's a
What
long
here they call
time.
Ophir, in truth, is many diverse polities and peoples. A land it is of vast steppes, mountains forbidden, lakes
Nice to
clear
hear.
as crystal, and wild lands untouched. A
Hard to
land
exactly
of
say
fallen
where it
empires,
is in the
kingdoms
map.
at their peak, and tribes that know no monarchs, yet remember in myth a time when the world was young.
You call any of these lands home?
Yes, a town with towers to make Nilfgaard weep with envy. Of philosophers, doctors, mathematicians, and mages and
Sounds very Arabic
but
and
about this
Oriental.
last you should, my friend, interrogate, for one among them is he, a runewright.
I'll make it a point to talk to him.
That's why we're actually here. Plus, it might be a good idea to see what do you have
What did you bring
about
from
all
Ophir?
this
Mind if I have a look?
great stuff. We have equipment and a fiery decorated saber. 339, 50 armor piercing. That's really better, but not exactly what I need. A fury tunic, 10 quenside intensity, 20% Irden and Axi intensity, resisting to blood gain 9 damage, slashing damage, but only 1 rune. Crossbow, lead, Francesca Finderbell. Ederic, well, the cards aren't exactly what I need. We have a Fury Saber diagram. Might be a good idea to buy this. Flawless, crystals, pearls. Most of these things I do own, so don't think, but considering how much money he has, might be a good idea to sell something to him. Like a lot of these things I have that aren't exactly, yeah, can be sold. Skull, this as well. Ashes, why not? Temerian, Redanian, and Nilfgaardian Special Forces, will keep those. Magical trinket from Yennefer. No, these are things that I like to keep. Big hide and I need this. Xenogloss, Rose of Remembrance. That's from Triss. So these are mementos. I don't sell mementos. That's it here. When it comes to equipment like this, not exactly things that I want to sell. Maybe this. And this is a Fury Tunic. It is better in some way than things I do have, but I think that's fine. Okay, farewell, and let's focus on the guy with the...
And in the world glory, its never-ending creation be praised. Farewell.
I think that these guys are also kind of a... how to say it? I think they are also a sort of a answer to the critics that the game doesn't have enough people with different backgrounds when it comes to the main game, so they incorporated these guys to bring a little bit of orientalistic. This guy is basically his skin tone is so dark that you can quite believe that he's like is a person from another different cultural circle. So maybe those I dare to say stupid feminists and basically people who don't understand the gaming industry and don't understand art in any way. They believe that the participation should be everywhere where it should not. And there's just a separate, just a topic that is way different, and I will most possibly do a video about it. Oh, I can loot this. And you.
Greetings.
Greetings, and praise the world in its never-ending creation.
Don't take this the wrong way, but honestly, world doesn't deserve much praise.
Coming from a witcher.
Nordlings, Disagreeable always. Faces crinkled, soured, ready to quibble to death even a simple greeting.
Something like that.
But my tongue now has soured, while you for trade have come. Sadly, I can forge for you nothing. My belongings, tools inclusive, all lost.
Aww. Your trade, what it is exactly? Tell me. Yeah, that would be an interesting thing to understand, considering he's a rune writer, whatever that actually means.
You a craftsman or a mage?
Your tongue has no word to fit my trade. A scholar and artisan I am. Part craftsman, part mage. Gematria, craft. Familiar to you are these words?
No.
No.
Craft seems pretty self-explanatory, though.
True, though my craft further ventures. Runes and glyphs I first make, then arrange into powerful magic words. Great practical applications as my part. For rune stones properly forged in a sword set so as to form a magic word, the blade more power grant than runestones set haphazardly. Such words too can of glyphs be made and set in armor.
Ah, fine. Considering what he can do, yeah, that will be helpful, so let's help this guy.
Listen, folks sometimes hire me to solve their problems. Even retrieved a missing item or two in my time.
For me, this you cannot do. I sailed upon a great ship.
Oh, okay, right, another sunken ship.
To the sea's dark depths.
Buying replacements not an option?
Of my own design they were, specially forged. A fortune it cost to make them. And all the coin that with me I had brought lies now in the murky abyss with my instruments.
Oh, fine, fine. I have a lot of money at my disposal, 70-something crowns, so I quite think that I can help with that.
Seems your skills could be useful to me. Given that, I'd be happy to help you out. What do you say I get you the coin you need? Could pay me back in runes and glyphs.
Is it certain your offer? A great sum I require.
I always love when they are not talking about the sums. He says a great sum. What that actually means?
Got a feeling this will be a good investment.
Obviously it will. Your art, talk about it. I don't think we need this. If you want more, I would rather tell you play the expansion, because I'm not here just to present everything. Yep, 5,000.
Got some coin on me. Is enough?
1,000.
Start it is.
Costly craft.
Yet the costs do not end with coin. Need I shall also a jade stone of size substantial.
Jade
See
stone.
what I can do.
What do you need, you say? You need to talk to Shani. No. I want this. Enchanting quality has its price. The Freedom writer got down to work but announced at once that more advanced runes and glyphs would require materials. Jade, it seems, in a necessary part. Find a pickaxe. Okay. I need to find a pickaxe. I think I can do it. I'll loot this house anyway, so it might be possible that we will find it. I doubt that it will be so easy to find. Just walk into the first barn or a house. No, children. Okay. Where I will find a pickaxe. Of all things, yeah, that's more. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Acquire a hunk of jade.
I need to find some small jade deposits northeast of Novigrad. Ought to try my luck there.
Okay. We have a pickaxe, but it's still far away. Oh, is that my horse? No, that's the horse from this the Fury guy. Let's look for Jade. Neckers. High level neckers. I see.
Damn you.
Okay. One down. Never liked these guys. Especially after something like this. Boom, a little bit more of sign using might be helpful, I hope. Come on.
Time to end this.
Yeah. At least the expansion takes into account the fact that a high-level Geralt needs enemies. Oh.
Neckers surface here. Dig their way out.
So let's destroy the freaking thing. Boom! Nice. Some crystallized something was there, I believe. Okay. Where is this loot? Looting and then moving on to finding ore.